Support for this podcast comes from St. Alphonsus Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinics, with physicians, physical therapists, and trainers who treat sports and performance-related injuries, with locations across the valley. More information on services and locations at stalphonsus.org/stayactive. Support for this podcast comes from listeners and St. Alphonsus Health System, a regional network of hospitals, clinics, and care providers. St. Alphonsus offers comprehensive healthcare services to individuals and families throughout the community. More information about services and locations is available at stalphonsus.org.
From Boise State Public Radio, this is The Connector. It's Idaho's Daily News. Good morning. I'm George Prentice. We have a number of interesting stories for you this morning, including an update on that Stibnite Gold project in Valley County. Managers say they've got federal approval, but they're still facing legal challenges. And we will tell you about a huge agreement between the state of Idaho and the nation of Taiwan over wheat. And we've got a preview of a really big game. It's another big game at Albertson Stadium coming up this weekend. Right now it's Thursday, the 25th of September, and here we go with today's stories. Officials at the Stibnite Gold Project in Valley County say they have received final federal approval, but the mining venture is still facing legal challenges before breaking ground. Jamie Geary reports.
A coalition of local nonprofits is suing the Department of Environmental Quality. Critics like John Robison of the Idaho Conservation League say the mining project's air quality and wastewater discharge permits don't follow state and federal law.
We all want metals and minerals for our quality of life, and we all want clean water. And the project, as proposed by Perpetua, doesn't strike the balance that Idahoans need.
At a ribbon-cutting ceremony at the mining site Friday, Governor Brad Little spoke in support of the, quote, hundreds of good-paying jobs he says the project would create. He was joined by representatives from the U.S. Army and Department of Agriculture. They say the mine will be an important source of the critical mineral antimony, which is used to make solar panels and semiconductors. But Perpetua says it also aims to extract about 14 tons of gold per year during the first few years of the project. That gold mining will make up 96% of profits. Jamie Geary, Boise State Public Radio News.
Some regional banks are changing names, not owners, just the names. It was in 2021 that the Columbia banking system merged with Umpqua Bank, and they decided at the time to brand all of their banks in the region as Umpqua Bank. But now, BoiseDev.com is reporting that bank officials are reversing course, and as of this month, they're rebranding to Columbia. Bank officials say nothing about their operations nor customer accounts will change except for the name. Columbia Bank currently operates 24 branches in Idaho, including Boise, Nampa, Caldwell, Twin Falls, McCall, and Lewiston. Now to north central Idaho, where St. Joseph Regional Medical Center, based in Lewiston, says it will be buying the Catalyst Medical Group, which includes Valley Medical Center, based in eastern Washington. The Lewiston Tribune is reporting that the acquisition will bring together approximately 850 employees. No word yet on the purchase amount, but officials say patients will be able to see the same healthcare providers as they do currently. The transition is expected to be complete in November. In a season where Idaho businesses dealing in global trade are grappling with the impact of tariffs, the state of Idaho announced yesterday that it had signed a $1.2 billion agreement with Taiwan, where baking industry businesses in the East Asian nation will be purchasing wheat exports from Idaho over the next 3 years. A delegation of Taiwanese government officials and the Taiwan Flour Mills Association visited the Idaho State House Wednesday to ink the new agreement. That association will be importing Idaho wheat for some 20 different Taiwanese flour mills. In sports, 2 days now until Saturday's sold-out game at Albertson Stadium when Boise State takes on Appalachian State. The Broncos are coming off a big win last Saturday over Air Force. As for Appalachian State, they're known for a powerful aerial attack, averaging more than 350 passing yards per game this season. Here's Boise State head coach Spencer Danielson.
We obviously got a huge opponent coming to the Blue this Saturday night, man. We're going to need Bronco Nation, every bit of their juice Saturday night. I know the game's been sold out for a while, and that's a testament to our fan base. Cannot wait to get on the Blue and see them.
Appalachian State is traveling with a heavy heart. Their former head football coach, Sean Clark, passed away unexpectedly this past Sunday. He was only 50 years old. This Saturday's game on the Blue kicks off at 5:30 p.m. It is a sellout. It will be televised on Fox Sports 1. And that is today's episode of The Connector. I'm George Prentice. We'll see you back here on Friday. To stay in touch with the news between now and then, check out BoiseStatePublicRadio.org and tell your friends and family about The Connector and the fact that they can find it anywhere they find their favorite podcasts. For now, to you, thanks for listening.
It's rare to find a podcast that can actually change your life. But when the show's called Life Kit, that's kind of the whole point. I'm Mariel Segarra. 3 times a week on the Life Kit podcast, we guide you through a topic we could all use help with, from personal development to healthy living to managing your dinero, with takeaways so you can start living what you learn right away. Escucha el Life Kit podcast from NPR.